Hello and happy Friday. My name is Michael Leeserman here with the Trial Guides Tip of the Day. It is January 5th, 2024. Today's tip comes from Bill Barton's Recovering for Psychological Injuries. And this book really it's thick, and it goes into much more than just psychological injuries. If you haven't encountered Bill Barton, what a wealth of knowledge and just great practical advice. Here he writes, the first step to winning advocacy is to embrace a correct philosophy. Juries and judges quickly sense the inherent legitimacy and sincerity of the lawyer who understands why advocacy is important and how it furthers the ideals of our society. Yeah, I like that. I like really going to the basics. Why are we doing this? I'll sometimes talk about that in closing. Why even have these trials? I've heard many lawyers talk about, in old days, maybe we'd have a duel. Why don't we do that anymore? This is a better way. There's an inherent dignity and nobility and honor in the law, and an importance that there is predictability, that there's a known outcome of what happens when someone does wrong. And you can talk about it in those ways. Some people like to talk about it as far as the founders of the country and quote Jefferson or Hamilton or whomever, or quote Abraham Lincoln. And that's fine. I don't usually do that. It depends if that's something that really resonates with you and you're very learned in that. I know the history, but that's not something that just rolls off my tongue or isn't how I naturally present. So what we always want to do is find our authentic self. How do we show these values, these philosophies, our jurisprudence in a way that comes out through ourselves, our authentic selves? That's the way that we can present with credibility and integrity. So you find that, and it can be outright talking about that, talking about the system and why it works. That can be very empowering to jurors. Many people will talk about the Seventh Amendment, the right to a jury trial. And even if you don't explicitly go into history or philosophy of law, that you're comfortable with the concepts. So just the concept in most of our cases of negligence, right? Why do we hold people responsible when a wrongdoer takes something from somebody through an unreasonable act, but not an intentional act? They didn't mean to hurt someone. Well, there's a reason why the law does that. So just in talking about it in that way, with that kind of confidence, gives you a credibility without even having to get into the philosophies. In any event, find what works for you, and think about that. Is that coming out through my words, through my presence, through my ideas, in some way that I am showing the jury this is important, and I'm the person you can trust to lead me through this. Let's pause, take a deep breath together, and just be grateful to be alive this Friday. May the work that we do today help to reduce suffering in the world. May it help repair the world. May we fiercely and compassionately advocate for our clients' causes. I'm going to ring a bell 3 times now. This can take you to whatever place is sacred to you, a place of meditation, a place of prayer, or just let the sounds wash over you and remind you it's Friday. Go out, do good things, and have fun while you're doing it. Have a great day. Have a great weekend.